This is a pelican. This amazing bird is a part of a long line of large water birds, the pelicandae family. They have a very large bill with a rather large pouch with which they use to gather food. This water bird then dives from great heights and crashes into the water, only seconds later to emerge with a mouthful of what will eventually become its dinner. To feed their young, this food is regurgitated and fed back. This pouch can also be used to cool their internal body temperature by flapping it, almost like a panting dog. The average captive pelican will eat between 1/2 and 2 pounds of food per day, which is nothing compared to the 4 pounds a wild pelican will eat. The brown pelican, most popular in Florida, is the smallest of pelicans. At about 50 inches tall, a nearly 7-foot wingspan, weighing in at about 8 pounds. Pelicans may live up to 20 years, constructing their nests in mangrove trees out of twigs and grass. Here, they can mate any time of the year, usually producing between 2 and 4 eggs. Pelicans are said to have existed for over 30 million years, and populations have been going up and down since. But they've ran into an epidemic that they can't control. People and fish cutters are feeding the birds scraps of whatever they have. Yes, you may feel good about feeding them, but that's only the start of its problems. After repeatedly being fed, it becomes dependent on humans for food and soon forgets how to hunt on its own. This causes birds to become aggressive and adamant on begging and stealing food from others. A pelican's main diet is fish, so it's not the fish that's causing the problem. Their bodies are designed to swallow the fish whole and not be broken down in any way. By cutting off the meat, the sharp bones of the fish become exposed and are prone to becoming enlarged in the pelican's throat. This wound may become infected or cause too much blood loss, which may be fatal. The worst consequence of feeding pelicans is that pelicans then start perching around popular fishing docks. While a fisherman reels in a catch, a pelican may assume it's just a swimming fish and dive down in an attempt to eat it. This then causes the hook to become enlarged into either its throat or the sac below its bill and tear it, rendering it handicapped from eating properly. Upon arrival at a clinic, the bird undergoes emergency surgery in order to put it back together. Now, who would want to do that to these poor innocent birds? For decades now, these birds have been going through a lot, including taking a spot on the endangered species list in 1970. But the solution starts with you. It's the little things that count. When you're handling food, don't feed any of the birds, even if they beg. When you're cutting up a fresh catch, discard any scraps in a proper garbage can with a lid. While you're fishing, be aware, and don't cast your line into a heavily bird-populated area. If you or someone around you hooks a bird, don't cut the line, as the hook will cause further damage and pose an entanglement hazard. And best of all, spread the word. You can find many great resources on injured pelicans and what to do if one is in distress on the Seabird Sanctuary website at www.seasideseabirdsanctuary.org. With your help and the cooperation, less birds will have to end up in sanctuaries, and instead be readily available at your local beach.